back with answers to your car questions. Give us a call at 516-572-7440. Oh, I should have said the motor mouth thing.
Hey, have you seen DJ Solero?
No, why?
Well, he was supposed to be here right now to tell everyone about his show, The Rare Groove Session, but I can't find him anywhere.
I'll look for him. Maybe he got something to eat.
Food? He went to get food? I mean, who can eat at a time like this?
Relax. I'm sure everyone can figure out when they can listen to the most incredible music from the 60s and 70s that they may not have heard before.
But what if they can't? What if they never figure out when the Rare Groove Session is on? What happens then, huh? I don't want to live in a world where no one knows about the Rare Groove Session.
Hey guys, ready to tell everyone about RGS?
DJ Solero, where the have you been?
I was getting something to eat.
How can you eat at a time like this?
What are you talking about?
Don't mind her. Go ahead and tell everybody when to listen.
Okay, whatever. So if you're looking for some mind-blowing music, check out the Rare Groove Session. Now at a brand new time, late Friday nights or early Saturday mornings, depending on how you look at it, starting at 1 a.m. on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Let me tell you about this fine show we have here at the station called Motormouth Radio. It is a car show hosted by Ray Guarino and Joe D. But you know what? It's not just cars. They sometimes talk about other things, and even when they're just talking about cars, it's about the love of cars. It's about the feeling you get. You know, they open up a hood and they say, damn, I want to redo this engine. Not everyone says that. These guys do. And like I always say also, you know, you watch those cooking shows, you don't cook, you can listen to these guys, not know anything about cars. So please listen to Motormouth Radio every Sunday, 12 noon, right here on WHPC. Now, if you don't listen, that's your fault. You'll go through the rest of the day saying, damn it, I didn't listen. I should have listened. Sort of like Motormouth Radio. You don't have to like cars to listen to them. It helps if you do, but you don't have to. Thank you.
We'll be in the swamp.
All right, we're listening along with Rob and Webb on this great show, Motormouth Radio.
Complimentary commercial he did there
it
for us.
It sure was.
Now we got to do his oil change.
Right.
Okay, I'll do the oil change, you do the tune-up. Or
all right.
I'll do the brake job, you do the oil change.
I'll Febreze his window switches. We're back, and we're going to go back to the phones and say hi. You're on with the Motormouths, Ray and Joe.
Hey, guys, it's Jim.
Hey, Jim.
What's up, Jim?
All right, number one, Vitar became Select Performance, which was Eddie Alessi.
Right.
Actually, it was both of them in the beginning.
Yeah, it was both of them together, and then Eddie took over the business. I believe it was Eddie took over the business.
He's still running the business right now because our good friend Gasser Steve, that's who built the hydro clutch for the Vet.
Oh, okay.
Well, Eddie Sr. is retired. The business is now run by Eddie Jr.
Yeah, Eddie Sr.'s still around, believe me. Those guys...
I know he's still around. He's actually big involved with the Long Island Needs a Drag Strip guys. I saw him out there with that. Yeah, well, hell yeah. Who the heck wants to go all the way to Jersey or wherever to go drag racing now?
Yeah,
we need to drag strip on Long Island.
Stuff. Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, so that's the end of the political part of Motormouth Radio.
Yeah, so what have you been up to last day or so, huh? I hear you look at social media. You were out there with one of our fellow compadres over there.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Howie the Big Man over at the Food and Fun Deli with the car show that he was promoting.
How'd that work for you?
It worked out very well. It was a good little show. Apparently, it was hosted by the Long Island Cadillac Club.
Oh, okay, good.
Howie had his caddy out there. What a gorgeous car, too. Everything black, everything shiny, good-looking car.
Oh, yeah, that thing is pretty. Yes, I've seen pictures of it.
Yeah, they had a good collection, everything from old to new, including a 1917 Cadillac pickup truck.
Wow.
And this thing, all original, the whole bit. I'm looking at the steering wheel, and it's got the controls to advance and retard the timing right on the steering wheel.
Like Model A. How many cars do you think were there in total, Jim?
I'm going to say 100.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for that lot. Yeah,
all kinds of different things. Couple of cool looking hot rods. Mm-hmm. Obviously, a bunch of Cadillacs. Had the wagon out there, but I wasn't. I left it out of the show.
Okay,
it's just a stage wagon.
Well, it's a Chevy too, so yeah. Those caddy guys could be really snooty.
They can be pretty caddy.
Actually, no, they were a lot of fun to hang out with yesterday. They were really good.
Yeah, they are nice guys.
There's a couple. I think there's a couple of members over at the CF garage over there.
Nice.
That matter of fact, I don't know if I didn't see them go in or out, but it's a good club. They do some good. That's a great show.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I was talking to Howie. They're going to try and have that go monthly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's
Try and
cool.
convert it into
sort of kind of a cruise night.
Cruise night.
Cruise night. Yeah, all right. Hey, listen. You know, you could park your car, hang out, get food. You could have fun. You know,
at the deli.
At the deli.
You know, the whole thing is the proprietor of the space, whatever it is the guy you need to have on board to have a successful cruise event, because without that, you're not going to have a good time. So if the owner is behind that, that'll be a successful event. That's excellent.
And
the owner is big time behind it. I actually had a conversation with her and heard her talking to a few other people, and she loves it. She loved the idea.
Good. Yeah.
And you also have to go check out the deli with all the. She's got a ton of collectibles in there: Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars, movie memorabilia, including full size. Let's see, Batman, Joker, the Hulk, a bunch of others too.
Okay, so it's really a fun place to visit. So it's like kind of a museum with food.
See, that's how I feel when I go to the CF or the UD, as it was as previously known.
It'll probably get changed.
Yeah, I just kind of look around and say, "Wow, look at this!" It's like Pontiac parts. Oh, look, there's old. Oh my God, look, there's an old. That's.
Did you see that big headers? Did you see that big Chevy Super Service sign? You know, that's about like 4 foot across.
No, where was that hiding?
I don't know. It was under something.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's from like the 30s or something. It's pretty cool. It used to have neon on it, but. Right. But now it's basically just rust and says Chevy. But
perfect.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, my one visit to the UD long time ago, the one thing that impressed me the most was somebody had 2 cords in there, and I was looking at those like, whoa, what the hell are these things doing?
I think the boys had a couple cords of wood last winter up there, right?
You know, those fires don't burn themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, you got to keep the heat going somewhere.
St. Dougie's Fire. That was a movie remake, right?
Yeah, well, Elmo was busy, so
yeah, that's very good.
That's fantastic. So it sounded like did you get any pictures?
I got a couple. I'm not big on taking pictures. Obviously, you saw the one with me and Howie.
Right.
There was one caddy there. Nice '69 convertible, which had the Long Island Cadillac Club banner going onto it.
Okay.
Nice.
And there was a guy there with an old Chevy wagon that he had painted up like a
fighter jet,
fighter plane, World War II.
It's green.
P-40, yeah, green. You know, the green and gray, the green and brown.
Know the
camouflage
guy
with the P-51 on the roof.
Know the guy, know the car. That's a very nice. It's a very interesting build.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing, and you know the little bit I know about airplanes, and I kind of like it. It's like, yeah, he's got everything in here like it's supposed to be.
That's right. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say post them up. You know, I mean, because you and
that's
you
what
and Howie
Instagram is for.
Yeah, right. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Right.
You know, nail it to the fence outside your house, whatever. Whatever works. Yeah, because actually yesterday I had gotten an early start on the day. And unfortunately, we had a job at the CF that went awry, and of course, Ghostbusters had to be called in, and and that just kind of took the entire schedule and just put it right in the crap.
So yesterday my day comprised of the Impala AC, then rolled right into the oil change on that diesel tow truck. So I was kind of busy until the evening hours myself. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you work. You know, when you do jobs on the side and you keep yourself busy, there's always something to do.
Yeah, right.
So.
Yeah, Howie was a little disappointed, but I tried to explain to him, hey, come on, those guys work Saturdays.
We do.
I was looking forward to it too because I wanted some food. I wanted to have some fun, but
I haven't even gotten my Pontiac put back together. I took a seat and I took the console out to repair the floor. I was going to put the carpet in now. I haven't even gotten back to that car. It's been a month. And my own car hasn't been touched because that's what happens when you work on other people's cars.
Yeah,
it kind of comes first.
You got to do that because you can't. There's only so much room. There's that whole stuff about two. You can't have two objects occupying the same space.
Well, the other thing is, I get home. My car's at my house. I get home and I'm just too tired to go out and do more work.
Right? Yeah.
Now I'm in slow down mode, so I want to just collapse.
Yeah, it was great. You could do that stuff when you're in your 20s and your 30s.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I know I'm getting up there, and there are some times where I actually have to sit my butt down. Mm-hmm. But no, I'm glad. I'm glad it seemed to be. It sounds like it was a success.
Definitely was.
Okay, good.
Plenty of people there. Everybody had a good time. 50-50 got really big, too. So
very good.
You had a chance of walking away with a few things. The other cool thing was, now, of course, there's a cruise night every Saturday night on Deer Park Avenue. So I told Howie about it, told a couple other people out, and sure enough, Lois and I went over there, and here are a couple of the caddies coming from the
show,
the Food and Fun car show, coming in to hang out, including 1917 pickup.
Very cool.
Nice.
That was really cool.
That's good.
So 2 cruises in one day. That's always fun.
Excellent.
Yeah. See, even I feel even the 100-year-olds are staying out later than I am.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Well, that's what happens when you take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You keep working on cars, all that stuff gets in your lungs and stuff, and it's not good.
Now I have to get a hold of Lou Santiago. I'll give him a call because we were getting rid of one of the 30-pounder, the AC, the Freon tanks. Mike was going to talk. And I said, wait a minute. He's like, what? I said, Lou Santiago was talking about how to make an automatic brake bleeder out of one of these a while ago.
Oh, really?
So he was holding it like it was going to go out the door, was going to go in. He goes, and without saying anything, his eyes were telling me, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to hand it to you, put it in the garbage? I put my hands out. Give me it.
Okay.
So, and I have an automatic brake. I have the.
Yeah, I mean the principle ain't that big a deal. I mean basically it's like pressurization,
right,
and fluid.
But I'm going to make another one. Yeah, I have one. What the hell is the company? The one I used.
Lyle.
No, a Mighty Vac.
Mighty Vac Vacutech.
I have the Mighty Vac, and I think I'm going to use this to make another one because I brought my Mighty Vac to the shop. I just left it there.
Right.
So now I'll make one and I'll keep it at home. So.
Yeah, because that is the gentleman's way to do brake bleeding for sure.
Actually,
brake fluid changes.
I still find that I use many methods on the Silverado that cost me an eye the other week.
Oh yeah, that's true. You don't look like people are not going to slam on the brakes when you look at them now.
We still went back to the old pump and dump. So I use a number of different methods. It's like I look at it like having a Bandolero with bullets.
Yeah. You got to have all. It's like Batman with his utility.
Right.
You got to have all kinds of stuff at your available.
Different pieces of colored wood that you put into some drive that reads them. It's like same thing. It's like, okay, let's try the yellow one.
Yeah.
All right.
But happy.
Yeah, it's funny. You guys talking about brakes and. A couple of weeks ago, I took the wagon in, finally put new tires on it after realizing that, okay, these things are a little too old.
Right.
And, first thing I did, as soon as I went out and got back onto the Southern Side, it's like, oh, yeah, these tires are much better.
Yes.
But I had them change the brake fluid also, and they used one of the power bleeders as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But as soon as they were finished, they still went back to, the old, pump, hold.
I would imagine the mechanic was probably not happy with the pedal he felt, because that's what I do. If I'm not happy with the pedal, I go back and do it.
Right.
Another way. I'll try another method.
Yeah, well, the manager of the place is, I've known this guy for a long time. He's worked on almost all of my cars, and he was the one who got in the car and said, wait a minute, this pedal stinks.
Okay, yeah.
And they went over there. The only bad thing was that there was one bleeder on a front caliper that they couldn't get loose. So they were like, we're not going to break it, so we're just going to leave that one there.
That's
and
something...
he's like, next time you do brakes, going to have to do a caliper as well. So that's on the list.
It's not a big deal. I mean, I've been doing so many hydraulic jobs lately that, the caliper's like...
Yeah, you're the king of that stuff, man.
We're doing a parking lot right now.
Yeah.
It's like, big deal. So, yeah. All right, Jim. Well, thanks for the call. We're gonna run. We're gonna get ready for our last break. And
hey, one last thing. Got a shout out to you for actually working on the Impala.
Well,
thumbs up.
I wanted it cold, so it's
actually he was kind of sweaty last week. Yeah,
it's really more thumbs up for actually driving the Impala because I haven't had it out in like a long time. So
even better.
But I have an inspection. So okay, Jim, thanks a lot.
Good talking to you.
Bye.
Take care.
All right. I was going to say, Joe, to finish up on a Silverado thing. I might have said it last week, but that truck has the
ABS.
It does have ABS, but it also has the hydrovac system in it. And I was really afraid, since the whole thing was all open, that I was going to fight to get a good pedal. And between the computer bleed through the scanner,
right, and
I did a little pressure bleed, and then we followed up with the pump and dump. The truck actually has a very good pedal. I said, walk away very slowly.
Let us not kick the sleeping dog.
So.
Yeah, because those trucks are infamous for having crappy pedals.
Yeah.
Even after you do everything.
I know.
You know what I mean? And you seem to have hit the lotto with that one.
You get lucky sometimes, and other times you don't. So
sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
It costs a little personal injury, but that's okay. Yeah, so let's follow up on our last break. And like we said to those breaks, baby, please don't go. So let's hit this a little bit. One more Web Wilder. We'll be back. More Motormouth Radio. Ray Guarino and Joe D. Keep it where you got it.
This show is brought to you by Stewart's Restaurant, located at 1161 Wantagh Avenue in the Willowwood Shopping Center, featuring traditional American food and beverages for breakfast, lunch, or